Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you from our home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And we begin our broadcast this morning, as always, by stating the three things that we are grateful for. What three things are you grateful for this morning in your life as you take part in your day? Don't forget we have a YouTube channel now, which is also MJ Lifestylist, as well as our Facebook page. So go ahead and like us, share, subscribe, so that you can get all the updates on what we are doing. And in that vein, we are doing morning broadcasts Monday through Friday from 10 till 10:30 each morning. We are then also doing Tuesday nights and Thursday nights via Zoom at £5 a person to do our development group and our mediumship group on a Tuesdays development, Thursdays mediumship from 8 until 9:30 at night, and both of those are hosted through Zoom. And then on a Sunday night we have our Psychic Sundays. That's from 7:30 until 8:30 here on Facebook as well. As always, if you miss anything, you can catch up via our Facebook, or you can catch up via our YouTube channel. So that's all the information available to you, and we shall now get going. So share the three things that you are grateful for this morning. Kelly Dara, good morning, how are you? Daisy, hey Daisy, grateful for my experience last night, for my family and friends. That is phenomenal, Daisy. Well done, you. Well done. I just realized I'm wearing a t-shirt that's not quite appropriate for broadcast, but we will remain like this so we can hide it. Morning, honey, morning, peeps, and morning, Bella. Yes, Bella is here. She's around my feet. But as I'm wearing a t-shirt with a slogan on it, I don't actually want to let her come and sit on my lap, so we will just have to muscle on through. So it's very drizzly, it's rainy here today, it's wet, cold, miserable. But I always think that the rain actually just refreshes us. It obviously the water and the water passes through, and it just basically refreshes and restores what we want and what we need. So we are going to grab a card. We're going to do some cards this morning. A card initially. Card for this morning. Oh, Wishing Wells popped out first. It's jumped right out. It's out here. Card 48 comes to a 12. 12 comes to a 3. Here we have a woman next to a well. The well is brimming over with golden treasure. And this woman is just there putting all her wishes in one place. So there's the idea of collating your wishes, putting everything in one place, making sure you can see them, get to them, understand them is really, really good, really, really helpful at this time. And wishing well is just an indicator of just knowing what you want and putting it all in one place so that you can focus on the intention of actualizing, achieving, receiving that. Really, really, really important with wishing well is to know what you want and know how you're going to achieve it, how you're going to effectively achieve it. Oh gosh. Oh. I guess I'm still trying to wake up. Right, rain will make the flowers grow. Absolutely. I'm grateful for being able to speak to my mum on the phone, electricity and warm food. Yep, those are all valid things to be grateful for. Morning, Tony, how are you? And good morning, Shellyanne, how are you? So, what three things are you grateful for this morning? How are you manifesting the things that you want to bring into your life? Who's done some meditation recently? Really, really important to just stay focused, stay grounded is really important as well. I mean, I won't be going out in this rain. In fact, I went out of the flat on Sunday, which was the first time since, I don't know, December sometime, that I actually left the flat. Probably the beginning of December. So Sunday I went just for a walk up to the local Sainsbury's, the little Sainsbury's, and just stood outside while Andrew went in and got our things. I stood outside and got some fresh air. And that was really on the insistence of the ladies in our Thursday night group that told me I had to go for a walk somewhere over the weekend. So that's what I did. Morning, lovely, grateful for the group energies, for my hubby, and for cups of tea. Cups of tea. Oh, I think I'm going to indulge in those today. I've got a call to do. I'm doing some bespoke work for a client. So I've started making these bespoke boas for, well, off-the-shelf, off-the-rack boas for sale. But then certain clients have started ordering them in specific colors, lengths, densities, etc. So I have started a little business designing and creating, and then somebody else wants me to create a gown for them, which is quite interesting. They're going to send me a dress that they want me to base the gown on, and I have got full license, I suppose, full creative license to create this gown for them. So that's quite exciting, and I'm about to start stoning another gown that I've made with Swarovski crystals and gemstones, sort of detailing it. So I've got some design and creation work to do today. I've got calls to make actually, and then I'm performing this evening in a show, so I've got lots going on. Cups of tea, that's where we were. Grateful for being able to work at home as have to isolate. Coffee and staying positive. It's always nice to be able to work from home because you can almost work at your own pace, but the isolate bit isn't fun. And cups of coffee are good. Grateful and thankful for waking up. My children are well and happy, and my home. Those are lovely reasons, Shirley and Cosford. Lovely, lovely, lovely reason. Hey Jane, morning Han and Bella, grateful for coffee, my home and my computer. Good, good, good. And what about Phoebe? And what about Phoebe, your new dog? See, I'm thinking about it. They're gorgeous, love your birds. I do too. Crystal's my fave. Grateful for technology, being able to watch the service live for my aunt's funeral. Oh, bless you. Being sent photos of the flowers I'd sent and all the other flowers she had received. Amazing, Neats. Really, really amazing. But I want you to take things easy as well, my darling. You need to really just take some time out to work through what you're going through. I feel. But that is lovely because in absence back in the day, we wouldn't have been able to see or know anything. You know, we would have had to wait weeks to find out what had happened or for photos to have been developed, etc. You know, back in the day. But now, with technology. Oh, I'm back. No idea why the camera is now intermittent. We'll carry on. We'll do another card. I forgot to say, with Wishing Well, it came to a 3. 3 is all about change. So the card we had before, Wishing Well, 48 came to a 12, and 12 adds up to a 3. You add all the digits together until you get a single number. So in that case, 48, 4 and 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12. So that's not a single number, so you have to do it again. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is all about change that happens. Change that happens. Jane says, always, Phoebe is doing well. Amazing. So the next card we have for today is One Ring Circus, card 16. Card 15. 15 comes to a 6. So 1 and 5 is 6. Let's talk about that first. 6 is all about family usually. and about resolving things to do with family. Here this says Wandering Circus. We have a lady sat side saddle on a stone elephant, and the stone elephant is on an island, and the island is in the middle of the ocean. So I always say with this card, do you sometimes feel like you are in a wandering circus cracking a whip and nobody's hearing you, nobody's paying attention? Moms sometimes say this of their kids. They say, I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and the kids don't listen. They hear what they want to hear, and that's it. So Wandering Circus suggests that sometimes we feel very alone in our endeavors. We feel very alone in the things that we're doing. We don't feel supported. We don't feel validated. And it's important for those things to happen in our lives for us to have progress and for us to move forward. So in this case, it says, if you feel like you're in a wandering circus, keep going, because it's just a perception. It's not necessarily the truth. Right? Lots of love being sent to Neats. Maisie's here. Morning, Maisie. Morning, Martin. I got back to my care home in Andover on Monday afternoon. Now self-isolating in my flat for a week and a bit. Well, it's good that you're safe, and I hope that you are going to be very happy there, Anne-Marie, and I hope that you will tune in to us in the mornings, Monday to Friday, 10 till 10:30 in the morning. We are here every morning for you, for each other, for the good of the group, all of those things. So really, really good that you're here, and thank you for joining us this morning. Sue says, grateful for going for a walk when the rain stops later. Coffee and FaceTime with my family today. So you should go for a walk in the rain. It's so cleansing, says me, who's going to hide in the flat all day long. But it's just so cleansing, so rejuvenating, so promising. You know, that if it's drizzle, it's light drizzle kind of just falling on the face, falling, and that's just amazing. Hey Rosa, how are you? I do love this photo of you and your grandson. I know you sent me a message afterwards saying it was your grandson. But really, really lovely. You can really see the bond between the two of you. Shirley Ann says, most parents do not listen to their children. Listen and observe, and the connection with children will be much better. They will listen then. Absolutely, Shirley Ann. It is a two-way street. Let's be fair. You are being fair. Let's be fair. And there's a little explanation here. There's a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is passive. Okay, hearing is what happens when somebody speaks to you and it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. It's passive. You are not really paying attention. It's like white noise in the background. Sometimes happens when I'm watching TV, Andrew's speaking to me, and I'm not really paying attention to him because I'm trying to watch the TV, so I can just hear this noise in the background. Listening is active. It involves cognitive behavior, so it involves the fact that you are actually taking things on board, processing them, and then responding to them. And a lot of parents choose not to do that with children. They choose not to listen. They kind of hear what their children are saying. They're not listening. And you're right, it is a two-way street, and if we all listened to each other and all paid attention to each other, we would have a far better result. So, thank you for sharing that. Morning, Martin. Have a great day. Sending hugs. Hey, Kim Ann. How are you? Kim Ann is from South Africa. She's a friend of mine from South Africa. Let's pick another card. Let's pick another card. Boom, boom, boom. Diane Tilly. My computer's doing strange things today. Morning, love. Hope everyone is keeping safe. Very safe. Thank you very much. Keeping well, keeping safe. Let's hope you are well. How is your treatment going? How are you doing? What's happening? What's occurring? Do share. Right. This says wide open. Card 42, wide open. So here, very interesting. This woman is at the top of a rock face, so let's call it a mountain or a hill or whatever. She's on the top and she's looking out. When you look out from the top, you've got that panoramic view. You can see all the way around. To her left, she has a butterfly. It's card 42, which comes to a 6, again, about family, sorting through family issues. There's lots of blue in this card at the top, some green as well. So the blue for me is throat chakra. Your throat chakra is all about communication and creativity, so how you express yourself. Then the green is your heart chakra, nature, nurture, healing. Really, really important to know that it's in your nature to nurture things, and through that healing will happen. And the butterfly suggests transformation. This wide open talks about, when we've traveled a distance. So let's say we've climbed this mountain and we get to the top and we look out over the surveying countryside. We can see how far we've come because we can see out and we can see down. And that's really, really, really important for us to be able to view how far we've come and to view the surveying countryside and to see how that all pans out for us. Okay. It's very important to see the journey that you've taken, to see the distance that you've come, because then you can appreciate it and you can move forward from it. And wide open is just a suggestion of, don't forget to take note of your journey, your travel, how far you've come, how far you've progressed. And it's sometimes something that we forget to do because we're not in the habit of doing it, and because we're not always focused on ourselves. We're focused on everything else that we're doing or trying to achieve. So really, really important there. Wilma says, morning. Hey, Wilma, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm very good, thank you. We're all fine here in very hot South Africa. Aww. It's not super cold here today, but it's miserable. It's British weather. It's miserable. It's rainy. But I'd prefer to be cool than to be so hot. I can't do the heat. One of the big reasons I moved to the UK is the heat in South Africa. How are you feeling today, MJ? What are your 3 things? Oh, I'm feeling very good. Thank you. I'm feeling very good. My 3 things are the blessings I have in my life, which are bountiful and abundant. So all the blessings in my life. The fact that I'm able to attract more joy on a day-to-day basis. And the orders I've got in for my boas and for some bespoke design work, some fashion design work, which is great. And if that goes well, hopefully there'll be more. So we're on a new trajectory, Neats, and I am feeling good about it. Loving my mornings with you guys again, which is great. It does give me a sense of starting point for my day, sort of a purpose for my day. And then I carry on with, once I've done my spiritual thing here in the morning, I carry on with my day-to-day design and creation work, my bespoke work that I'm doing. Yes, watch this space. Some exciting things to come. It's raining here. Oh, no, sorry. It's raining here in the Eastern Cape in South Africa. Light drizzling, and it's a cold day. Okay, where are you in the Eastern Cape? I didn't know you were in South Africa. Where are you in the Eastern Cape? That should be lovely down there. Had a bad reaction, so back in hospital. Tablets are not good for me, so they are thinking of just infusion. Okay, well, I'm putting you on my healing list. You're still on there anyway, but I'm gonna double up your dosage of healing. I'm gonna send you more healing, Diane, if you want. I can do that for you. I can send you some Reiki energy and some healing for you if you require it. I shall send it if you require it. If you want it, it will be yours. Sounds exciting, Martin. Very happy for you. Oh, I'm happy for me too. It's just something that I really enjoy doing. It's passive. I don't really have to... It's an awful thing to say, but it's true. I don't really have to think too much. I can just go ahead and make a couple of boas a day. Because I am making them all myself from organza. So they are just run up each day. I do about 3 to 4 boas. And yeah, the orders have started coming in. And then people have said, oh, we like your boas, but could you do it in this color? So right now I'm doing a color called Peach Melba, believe it or not, but it's like a nudie pink nudie skin tone kind of thing. So it's not a bright, vibrant color. It's not a pastel. It's like I suppose it's like a nude lip that you might wear. It's like a pinky nude. Because this person wants to wear it with an evening gown for drag, but it's more of a a sedated, sophisticated look. And they were like, we love your colors, we love your vibrancy, but could you do something toned down? So I'm doing that bespoke one for that particular lady. And that's the exciting bit, is that people are now starting to say, we want your work, but could you do this? Could you do that? And that makes it exciting, accessible, that people want my work. Absolutely, Diane, I will add you to that list and sort it out for you. Saw them and they're fabulous, darling. Yeah, and then on a daily basis, if I do any new styles, because those of you that have ever worked with color or done art, anything like that, I've got 10, 11, 12 colors I'm now working with. So my combinations are anywhere up to 144 different looks, because the color, you can make the color by itself or the color with 11 other colors, if that makes any sense. I know not all of them will go together, but there's an option to do 12 looks per color. Ooh. So that is exciting. Let's just see what we do card-wise. Oh, okay, that's important. So Caroline says, I've never got used to the English weather. I'm like a reptile, need heat to warm up my blood. So roll on summer. Well, my darling, then you made the wrong choice coming to this country, because there ain't much summer. We're lucky when we get summer, but it ain't for very long. But I do understand what you mean, Maisie. I just love the cold because I can dress warm, and if I get too hot, then I can take layers off. But as most South Africans would understand, when you're in Africa, you cannot be getting out of the heat. Even if you're in air conditioning, it's still hot, that humidity in South Africa. So I like the weather here because I can regulate my temperature more easily than I could have in South Africa, if that makes any sense. Really missing my family, so unsettled right now, probably because I know I can't go out of flat and being with my family for such a long time. Well, Anne-Marie, I'm here to tell you, you have a family right here on the internet. And you can tune in to us every day, and we'll be here for you every day, and you can see me and chat to us Monday to Friday, and it'll make the time go quicker. So focus on the positives. Yes, it's not nice because you can't leave your flat because you have to isolate. Yes, it's not nice because your family are far away, but look at the positives that you can take from the experience. And that might help. Might help. Sounds amazing, hun. Well done. Thank you. Morning, MJ. I'm grateful for you and your continued support, my friends, and finally to start cooking for myself. Well, I want to see photographic evidence, Liz. The other night, you all told me you wanted photographic evidence of me leaving the flat. I want to see these things that you cook. A photo, and I want to have it sent to me. I am very, very proud of your progress. All joking aside, all teasing aside, all banter aside, very, very proud of your progress, Liz, and I'm very proud to call you a friend. So well done, you. I know it's not easy, so well done, you. I'm the same, and I was born here. Oh, with the regulating the temperature, you see, I can't do heat. I like the warmth, but I can't do heat, like baking down heat. No. Putting in our orders tomorrow? Yes, dear. Morning, Claire. How are you? Lots of love, Anne-Marie. Live in a small town, Corrido, about 70 kilometers from Jeffreys Bay. Oh, nice. Corrido. Shoo. It's weird. People often say, do I miss South Africa? And I don't miss South Africa as such, but I miss the Afrikaans and the culture side of things and the beauty of South Africa. But, so sometimes when I read things like Corrido, it makes me feel nostalgic, and for no reason, because I've never been there. But it's just that idea of that the sound of that name sounds very, very South African to me. It hits me in my heart. Love it, love it, love it. Cornwall is like SA in summer. Love it. Oh, I've never been to Cornwall. I'd love to come along. Hey Claire, how are you, darling? Love your hair. Thank you. I sliced it off myself last week. I got a little bit impatient, and so I did a little bit of a botch job on my own. But thank you very much. Emily Wilson, welcome, my darling. Morning, my darling. So yes, so lots and lots and lots to be grateful for. The next card we pulled was card 27. Now this card says home. This card reminds me of Enid Blyton's Magic Faraway Tree. It's a tree, but it's got like doors and windows. There's an owl. There's a clock here somewhere. There's a clock there. There's all sorts of fairy tale folk. It's just very, very fantasy-like. It's very gorgeous. Now this card, 27, comes to a 9. And 9 is all about endings, completions, finishing off, tying things up in a neat bow, sorting things out, because after 9 we return back to a 1. And 1 is all about new beginnings, fresh starts. So you kind of have to finish what you're doing right now before you can move on to the next thing. And a lot of us aren't taking cognizance of that. We're trying to start new things all the time, and we're leaving projects unfinished, myself included. So this is a reminder that you have to really finish what you start before you continue. Also, when I get the home card, for me it's a reminder that we all need to be feathering our nests, making our homes beautiful, doing the things that bring us joy. Now, in this house, that means lighting candles anytime, not just for special occasions. We light candles in the lounge. We might have flowers in the home, which is a lovely blessing. I love, love, love flowers. I'm besotted with flowers, actually. So to have a nice bunch of flowers, candles, fresh air going through the home, maybe incense, oil burners, diffusers, anything that just makes you feel warm and fuzzy, and lovely knee blankets. Maybe we have a set of blankets that come out in winter and they sit on our couches in case people want to put a little blanket over them. I mean, I'm saying people, I mean ourselves, because nobody else is in the flat at the moment, but usually speaking, if others were around, they'd be able to make use of a little knee blanket. We have sort of like a winter, well, that's also because of me, because I'm a designer, but I have sort of winter things that come out and decorate the lounge and the home, and then we have a summer set of cushion covers, etc. And what that does is it just refreshes the home and it makes it feel cozy, warm, inviting, etc. So do you have anything like that in your home, in your lives? What do you do to just really make home feel that little bit more special? Rugby in SA. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I have no attachment to rugby. I'm really sorry. I have no attachment to rugby. When we won the World Cup the first time, South Africa won the World Cup the first time, I slept through the whole final match. I watched the opening ceremony with all the dancing and the cheerleading and everything, because I wanted to watch that, and then I slept through the match, and then I heard that we won because my mother and father were making so much noise in 1995, I think it was. And then I watched the closing ceremony. That was my commitment to World Cup rugby. So, even when we were winning, I wasn't watching. But thanks for your question. Always have fresh flowers, candles are lit, chakra oils in my diffuser, crystals in every room. It's a must for a happy and calm, serene home. Absolutely. It's also important to put the right crystals in the right places, though. Often I have clients who have crystals that are misplaced in the wrong rooms. So in your bedrooms, you would only have amethyst and rose quartz. Only. People that put crystal points or crystal grids and things in their bedrooms. So you want calm, peace, tranquility in a bedroom. So you definitely want to focus on rose quartz and amethyst. I went blank for a moment. Rose quartz and amethyst. And then in places like high traffic areas, like your lounge, you might want crystal points there, or you want clear crystal quartz, things that'll energize a space. Things that'll energize a space. So it depends on how much energy you want to flow. So you can actually use crystals to assist with energy flow in the home. But that's a whole other topic. Maybe we'll chat about crystals tomorrow. Who's up for chatting about crystals tomorrow? I see it's our time, and I have got a 10:30 call to make, which is a minute ago, so I'm already late for my client. So don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 10 till 10:30 in the morning, UK time. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, we have development on a Tuesday. We have mediumship on a Thursday, open to anybody. They are held and hosted through Zoom. So you can join us for those. Just let me know and we will set you up. And then on a Sunday night, we have our Psychic Sundays. So until we see you again, there's lots and lots of messages coming through, so I'll have to read them afterwards. Or we can just flick through them quickly. You know what? We're in for a penny, in for a pound. So let's see what we're going through. Live Rugby, Island. Yes, amethyst and rose quartz on my art stand. Best check crystals have in my bedroom. Love crystal chats. Yes, you do. Victoria Martin Lewis is also very, very good with crystals, and she makes the most amazing jewelry. Check her out. Love to learn about crystals. Amazing. I'm taking notes, so yes, tomorrow. Woman Lee Wilson, are you typing as we speak? You look so like Eddie and Patsy. My electric blanket is my go-to when I need my blood warm up. Yes, I light candles, incense, and stargazer pink lilies. Love my home to smell that. Stargazer lilies are amazing. Not really that far from home, just an hour to an hour and a half. But it's not the same without Mum's hugs and kisses at night or in the morning. I know that, my darling. We're sending you lots of kisses. Have a lovely day, everyone. Your cards are resonating with you. Only a pleasure, Shelley-Ann. Crystals tomorrow. Right, so tomorrow we'll chat about crystals. I'll dig out some crystals to talk about and to share with all of you. So, until we see you tomorrow or when next you can join us, take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. As always, I'm sending out lots of healing and lots of love to people that are on my list. And for those of you that can, send a special prayer out to my friend James's sister, who is highly pregnant and has been struck down with COVID. They've put her into an induced coma. And so just spare a thought for those that are unable to fight on their own and need our assistance, our love, our support, and our healing being sent their way. So extra love being sent out to James and his family, to Seamus and his family, and to all of you out there, please, 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 take this seriously. It is really something that is affecting every one of us, okay? And I shall send you much love, much healing, and much support until tomorrow or when next we can speak. Have a lovely day, everyone. Blessings, love, and light. Namaste. MJ.